Hey guys, in this video I will show you some simple tips and tricks with Yoru when you are wanna play him on bind, and we'll start when you are attacking right here on A side. So first of all, when you are pushing, what I like to do, I simply send down my TP here, just simple like this, and you prepare yourself to flash. You flash over the wall, and after it pops you just TP. Anyone right here close should be blinded, and you are TPing very close to them and into a quite unexpected spot. You can do it from the other side as well. So you wanna do something like this, wait for the flash to pop or just TP on the pop, and you wanna go here. You can later on just simply use your, for example, clone, since the enemies already know that you are here, so using your clone they would not really expect you to be it, so they might break it and you can push further with it, and you will usually gain a lot of control by simply doing this. There's more ways you can do it. You can simply send out your TP, for example like this, send out your clone, and when you see that your TP is further back into the side, you just wanna flash off that wall, and once again TP on those, since you will be behind the enemies. If your TP is in this spot, the enemies would never usually see it and they would be usually blinded. So try this at least once in your game if you're playing Yoru. If you're coming out of showers, you can be trying to do your TP simple like this. Simply aim in the middle of this window frame, door frame right here on this ledge, and it's gonna go all the way here into the back. You can simply flash, for example, off the wall right there and TP on it, since it's gonna get stuck there. However, if you want your TP to go all the way deep to the spawn, you just wanna be placing it like this on the side of the wall when you are looking there. And once again, as you can see, it's gonna go all the way here to spawn. It's gonna get stuck here and you can TP here. If this TP enemies would usually not really here, you can send out your flash there as well, for example like that. As you can see, you can bounce it off and it would pop exactly at this spot. It would either blind anyone in these spots or anyone right here, and you can TP on it. Going into hookah with your one shot is not really that great idea. One of the positives is that you can clear, for example, these spots with your clone. However, if you wanna use your TP, you have to come really close, and you can have to either jump and send it there. You can always, after you use this, simply TP to spawn once again with your util, where the enemies don't have to expect you. However, this is not that great, I would say. I think much better is to go on long, and you can be sending your clones, simply your TP, simply into the area. You don't have to really have a lineup, you just wanna aim into the wall, as you can see, and it would go all the way here into the cubby. And what this can do, you can just very simply, one of the best spots to bounce off your flash would be this corner, since as you can see, if I bounce it off like this, it's gonna pop exactly at this spot, and in this spot it would blind anyone in the tube, anyone close, or anyone in these spots. Pretty much all of the spots that you are gonna be worried about, or you can simply throw it on your TP, which would be right there. So just either simply send out your TP, you can send your flash there, TP on it, and you are usually inside, and the enemies would never expect you to be so close already. Of course, don't forget to combine it with your clone, which can be going straight to the side, for example like that, so that the enemies either can break it as well. And simply using your flashes, you can use your flashes from long or from hookah, simply throw them into the backside like that. You can go wild with it, you can send out your clones, but once again, the clones, they don't really work right here, as you can see, so you have to be either jump, so that way they can go all the way to spawn. But once again, the hookah doesn't really work that well with Yoru. And lastly, to the attack guide, when you are attacking, you just wanna, and you are ulting, never forget to place your portal into a safe spot. And when you find somebody, let's say that there's someone in elbow, you wanna use your clone, just simply like this, and then peek out of it. You can be even using your flash and trying to bait the enemies out. So if you are in the ult, you can use your this util, cancel it, and the enemy can be a free kill if you use your utility. adequately. Firstly, when you are defending, you wanna set up this TP when you are on B side. Simply place your cursor right here on the bottom of this first line, next to this middle bigger bar right there, and send there your teleport. And as you can see, it will hug the wall and go all the way into the heaven. Even though it doesn't seem it should, it does. And as you can see, it's gonna get stuck into this back wall where you can always TP, and it would go eventually into this corner, into a decently safe spot once again, where you can TP on and try to be already on A side rather quickly. You can do something very similar from this spot as well. Hug the wall right here and place your crosshair on the first bar to the left of this bigger one right here, and send there your TP. It's gonna work the same way as the previous one. However, this one is gonna get stuck in this corner, so that way when you are pretty much anywhere on A, you can be playing. You can do this before the round starts, and then if you know that there's someone who just TP, you can use this either when you are trying to rotate and you are not sure if the enemies are gonna go out and you forget to set up your TP there, so you can just simply place it from this spot and then TP out on B. Right here on B long, there is one of the best flashes. It's a one-way flash. You just want to be seeing this tube right here and simply place your cursor on top of it like that and flash. And as you can see, it's never gonna blind you. It's gonna pop right here, and anyone who'd be on long is gonna get blinded. It's super easy to do, very difficult to dodge since enemies would be usually looking like this, and if the flash pops in this area, they would never expect it. You can pretty much at any spot right here on this map set up a little traps. So for example, let's say that you know at the beginning of the round you can place your clone like this and go straight up right here immediately. You can set up your TP so that way you can safely TP out, and if you hear someone come in, you can simply spawn this fake out. The enemies might even think that you are gonna peek in, they might be break the clone and you can swing off of it, and if you don't get a kill, just TP out and leave. You can place your TPs safely, much more safely at the beginning of the round, but this is one of the ways. If you are simply playing on site, you can use also, for example, flash the slide here of this wall, so that way it will not blind you, so it should look like this. You can swing off over these flashes, for example, on the right. It would be very since it would pop right here, it would blind anyone in these spots, especially if there's anyone close. Once again, on short, you can be doing, for example, something like this. Keeping your portal safe in this spot. At the beginning of the round, you place one of your clones right here, and you are simply staying here. And if you hear them come in, you just use the clones and they will try to break it usually. You can also be playing like this, so that way clone TPs out, the enemies would usually shoot it, since they would not expect it to be in a clone. You can be also doing this pretty much every round, and then all of a sudden you are gonna be the one TPing, so that way you can always pretend that you are the clone, especially in this spot. And if you've done it a few times before, the enemies would not break it out of necessity and just simply let you go, and you can get some free kills pretending that you are a clone as well. Right here in lamps, you can be simply doing flash like this. It's gonna pop high up nicely and blind anyone on chart, and if you time it very perfectly, you're never gonna get flashed. So those are some simple tips and tricks with Yoru on bind. I hope this video is gonna be helpful for you guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys soon. Bye.